Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, has finally bowed to pressure to revise the bank's cash withdrawal limits policy. In an earlier circular issued on December 6, the CBN had said that with effect from January 9, 2023, the maximum over-the-counter cash withdrawal limit by individuals and corporate organizations per week would be 100,000 and 500,000 naira respectively. However, in a circular on Thursday by the CBN's Director of Banking Supervision, Haruna Mustafa, the CBN said it had reviewed upwards the maximum weekly limit for cash withdrawal across all channels by individuals and corporate organizations to 500,000 naira and 5 million naira respectively. The CBN attributed the development to the feedback it got from stakeholders and also said it recognized the vital role that cash plays in supporting underserved and rural communities and will ensure an inclusive approach as it implements the transition for a more cashless society. Well, to speak more on this, Akinsulere, who is a financial expert, joins me now. Thank you very much for your time. When the CBN announced the policy, it said it was in the interests of Nigerians and the country, but the Apex Bank bowed to pressure and reviewed the policy. Is this enough to elicit some form of concern?
Definitely. The only thing here is that, like central bank arrived at their destination before taking off. What am I trying to say here? The best for the economy is what they actually announced. 20,000 naira every day, 100 per week. But the problem here is that we're coming from somewhere. If we just move suddenly, that sharp, is going to affect so many Nigerians. Let's be realistic. Most Nigerians are poor people. What would you expect of people operating the POS? They make some little commission from that. Here we just go to 20,000 naira per day, 100,000 naira per week. The level of transaction will fall abysmally, and it's going to cut them off. Also, the timing of this change needs to be considered. Whether we like it or not, the interest of our political class was not duly considered at this time. We are about having our election. Election involves spending money. That is naked truth. Provision needs to be made for that period. If after this period had gone, we've had our election, we could start adjusting gradually. And over time, something about years, we get to 20,000 naira per day, 100,000 naira per week. That would be normal. That is where we should be going. We want to really work on the economy. But to just move
agree
sharply,
that the CBN did not carry out enough consultation and basically made a hasty decision with regards to the cash withdrawal limits now?
It's too hasty. If they had announced from the onset 500,000 naira, I don't think the outcry would have been that much. It would have been reasonable. And like I said, over time, they start reducing gradually. That should be better off than for us to just get to 100,000 naira per week, 20,000 naira per day. It's not possible. It's not appropriate. That is the only challenge we want.
Well, Akinsulere, financial expert, thank you very much for your time and your contribution.